Of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem tells CBS News the ICE detention facility you may have heard at is known as Alligator Alcatraz. It could serve as the new model for other similar detention centers across the country. CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga just returned from an overseas trip with the secretary. Good morning, Nicole. Saw some of your images on social media. I think I liked it. Seemed like you went on a really insightful tour. What did the secretary show and tell you?
Yeah, Errol, a fascinating tour and a fascinating interview. The secretary told CBS News that she hopes to launch really a handful of these detention centers in multiple airports and jails in the coming months. Potential sites are already under consideration in, get this, Arizona, Nebraska, and Louisiana. Now, Noem said the locations DHS is looking at right now are nearby airport runways that she says will help the department efficiently detain and deport individuals. She added she's appealed directly to governors, to state leaders nationwide, so to sort of read their interest in contributing to the Trump administration's detention expansion. Now, the DHS strategy, as you mentioned, it builds on the opening of that 3,000-bed detention center at a jet port in South Florida last month, Alligator Alcatraz, that makeshift facility costing an estimated $450 million to operate in its first year. It was up and running in just 8 days. The tents and trailers surrounded by 39 square miles of isolated swampland. And if that sounds treacherous, I mean, the secretary told me that's kind of the point. She says there's definitely a message that it sends. President Trump wants people to know if you're a violent criminal and you're in this country, there will be consequences. Noem also told me that deterrence is an effective strategy based on U.S. gathered intelligence from three-letter agencies, from other intelligence officials throughout the federal government, and in Latin and South America. She said it indicates overwhelmingly that what encourages people to go back home voluntarily is the consequences. And so the DHS secretary referenced that when she met with the Mexican president in March, the leader told her that 500,000 to 600,000 people have come back voluntarily to Mexico. And it's a data point she asked of many of the foreign leaders that she met with during our trip, including Ecuadorian President Daniel Noboa, who shared lunch with the secretary last Thursday. Noem told us that Noboa says he thinks over 100,000 Ecuadorians have come back home since the Trump administration.
Wow, fascinating to hear about this potential expansion. Democrats have claimed that these places are inhumane. We know there may be legal challenges. And Nicole, while we thank you, we want to encourage viewers to head to cbsnews.com and see more of your comprehensive reporting. Nicole, thank you very much.
Thank you.